Welcome in on a Tuesday. How the hell is everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Want to jump right in. We have got a interesting one today. And not only that, but we need hay. We do have cattle. And so we have this field, we have the field over there. We've got a lot of hay cutting to do. And, we got to be making that sweet TMR over here on the valley of the old farm. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Hope everybody had a wonderful Tuesday. And so, we are going to jump right in. We are going to go ahead and we are going to get to mowing. Because we got a ton of mowing to do. But today, we got an interesting one here from Russell Brown from ESPN. Now, this is interesting because I think it ranges from person to person. And I think to an extent, I think there is a case to be made of why a certain player should not be on the list. There's cases to be made of why this player should be on the list. And so today we are going to be talking about the Detroit Lions core. ESPN has 5 players on the list. An article up on ESPN about the 5 core players for each team in the NFL. For Detroit, the 5 core players are QB Jared Goff, offensive tackle Penei Sewell, wide receiver Amon Ra St. Brown, wide receiver Jameson Williams, and defensive end / edge Aiden Hutchinson. I get why Jameson is on the list. You could also make the case for Kirby Joseph or Rodrigo, aka Malcolm Rodriguez, to be on that list as well. Injuries probably keep Frank Ragnow off the list? ? Jonah Jackson would certainly get an honorable mention. Fun exercise with tons of potential in Detroit. Now, I got to go after my guy J-Mo here. As much as I like the Jameson Williams pick, as much as I like Jameson Williams, the player, 1 career catch. Is that a core player? Yeah, I'm going to probably keep Sewell on the list. I would probably throw in Jonah Jackson. But at the same time, what about Taylor Decker? Even the fact of, what about the fact of Jahmyr Gibbs? Now remember, Gibbs was just drafted. And on top of that, Jahmyr Gibbs is not just a running back. Jahmyr Gibbs is a elite weapon. Now that's not my comment. That's the comment from Brad Halls. I'm definitely putting Goff on there. I know some people will probably say no, but I would tell you, look, QB is the most important position on the field. And I think not putting Jared Goff on this list just tells me you're not ready for Jared Goff to get an extension. I mean, straight up. I think Amon Ra, I think he's a lock because the dude just goes to work. The dude just embraces the town, embraces the city, embraces his role on the team, and he's just a dog. Panay, I mean, come on, man. Sewell is, I think he's the Superman to this offensive line. If I had to make the case for him. I mean, we saw the catch at Ford Field, putting him in motion. Not only that, but that is a 340-pound man. A behemoth. But no, I cannot have Jameson Williams on this list. And of course, I gotta put Aiden on this list. Aiden is my guy. I loved Aiden at Michigan. I love the guy's swagger. I mean, not only that, but then the little sack celebration he has with the what is that? The leg kick. I mean, guy is just a menace, man, on the field, and not only that, but the other thing is that I think Aiden, to an extent, and I know this is, I know that this is gonna be one for the record books here, but I think to an extent, I think Aiden has that tag already on him as far as being the hometown kid, playing right up the road in Ann Arbor. So, yeah, I mean, Goff, based on position, Aiden, because I'm an Aiden fanboy. I'm going to just go ahead and admit that right here. I am. I remember last fall. Here I go, sounding old. Jesus. But I remember last fall when he did that leg kick, that celebration he does. I was in my living room trying to do the same thing. I mean, I'm an Aiden slap. I can't change it. I love the kid. Not only that, but then, his swagger, his just Aiden being Aiden, man. Obviously Sewell. I think Sewell is the lock on this offensive line. I wasn't gonna make a video on it, but I think the case could be made. That even the reports that have been coming out lately about, him being more of a voice in that locker room, along with Jared Goff, along with Taylor Decker, I could definitely see Frank Ragnow on the list. I could see Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, but I think the three locks are definitely Aiden, based on I'm an Aiden fanboy. Jared Goff, based on position. Amon Ra, because he's a dog. I mean, he just goes to work. So I want to know what are your five? The other two that I would put on there, I definitely got to put. I don't remember if it was Ragnow or Decker. You guys will have to let me know. But his comment of, "This ain't the same old effing Lions," when he said that after a loss. I can't put Jameson on the list. One career catch. I can't do it. Not only, I mean, that's not even getting into, the whole gambling thing that is going on. James Houston, I could see on there. But I want to know your guys' five. But for me, I would definitely have to say I'm definitely going to put my five are going to be one, Jared Goff, because he's the man under the helm. And he's got to be the leader of this team. It is his team and his job to lose. Number two, as much as I want to be a fan here, I just can't. Aiden's going 3. I'm putting Amon Ra 2. As I said, Amon Ra is a dog. Dude just shuts his mouth, goes to work, and lets his play do the talking. Number 3, as I just said, Aiden. Y'all already know it. I just admitted it. I'm an Aiden fanboy. I love the kid's swagger. I love everything about Aiden. Aiden is going to be a monster. Number 4, for me, is going to be Kirby. JKerb. The reason why I say that, I think the kid is only just getting into his stride. We saw the Packer game. And I think that's just the start of what he can become. Number 5. I'm putting the lock here. Penei Sewell. I love the Sewell pick. You know, as I said, he's a freaking weapon. You know, we all saw the catch that he made, being the 340-pound behemoth that he is. I think he is the lock to this offensive line. So, who is your 5? And who is the core of this team? I want to lift that up. Oops. Dolly. Alright. Nice. Plenty more to get into. But let me know who the core is. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Y'all are the best.